So when we went there, we would try to actually upgrade their knowledge, and we also try to bring some of the instruments like ultrasound yang lebih canggih lagi, yang more better quality than what they have. Water and sanitation, as I mentioned just now, and dia kata the blockade has been eased. Tapi on the ground it doesn't change. The same thing. No easing on the movement of the people. Truckload daripada 2,000 nearly 3,000 has gone down to about 500, and then now comes up again. Household is not met. You see the cement and the strong building materials are not bring up. So they are just using recycling of what is being used. I was there and they were saying that there is no heavy machineries to clean up. So when we asked our friend a few years after, it's still the same. The amount of rubble is still the same because it's by bare hands they have to lift up. There is no big machinery. Macam in Japan, a few days je dah they can clear up. So that is the difference. Not that they cannot do, but there's nothing to help them. So the ban on construction material prevents this addressing the growing housing needs, and there is a lot of units that has to be done. So limited capacity. So the way forward is actually to lift the blockade. So as a civil society, I think we have to make this pressure for the people to actually lift the restriction on Gaza, allow import, free access, and we hope, inshallah, by what is actually happening in Egypt, we hope the Rafah border will ease and allow all these things to go into Gaza. So what can we do? I think number one is back to basics. ECG, the life of your body. We make ourselves better human beings. We like those values that we mentioned before. Universal values has to be inculcated. You give, even you need. Not just I have access, I give. That's the value that we want to inculcate in ourselves. Then I think the human civilization can go up. The power of civil society, maybe we actually cannot rely on the big superpowers now. PBB has made so many resolutions on Gaza and Palestine, but it just fell on deaf ears. So maybe the power of the civil society, like Mavi Mawara, Convoy, that it opens up the world opinion and can put pressure, inshallah. We support all these efforts by giving some time, some money, some ideas. Even kalau ikut Resha Kori, she has given her life. And maybe we start now by joining any voluntary organization or anything like that. So let me just end by talking a little bit or introducing a little bit about Aqsa Syarif Poland. It is actually a company limited by guarantee, and our vision is actually to champion and strengthen the cause for the freedom of Al-Aqsa Mosque and Palestine. And we try to secure financial sources from multiple specialties to achieve our objective. And we have 9 people as a board of trustees, and we have participated in Mavi Mamara. Our chairman and our treasurer was on the ship, and on land convoy our secretary went in and participated in land convoy to Gaza in 2010. So what are our main projects for only this year, 2011? We actually had promised to build a bakery in Beit Lahia, which bread is their basic food. So we want to give them the food, the basic food, and also we want to create some opportunities for people to work in a bakery. And we have a back to school project where in September usually the school children will go back to school biasalah, we give them a bag with shoes, with books, with pencils, with clothes and so on. We hope to rebuild the social economic status by giving small little projects for them to help themselves. Like what I said, we give them fishing rod, and we have a project for sponsoring orphans, and also a project for sponsoring the welfare of affected family. Affected family ni usually the breadwinner is either dead or in prison, and prison we don't know how long. And we also sponsor some Palestinian PhD student in Malaysia, and we help a few Palestinian with the prosthesis. So these are the project in Malay. And this project is cost about $200,000 US, and we have start collecting. And some of the student in Korea and in Japan, when our chairman has gone there to give some briefing on this, they have actually collected about 63,000 ringgit for this project. In Czech, they also adopt this project bakery as their focus of donation. So in German, I don't know. So we have seen this Abdul Rahim Shihab. He is the chairman of Islamic Society of Jabalia. Just now I think Puan has asked me how actually we contributed. Sometimes it's through hand by hand. Either we go there or they come over, we give the money, or we can TT through the correct sources. So this is the mock check presentation. For the bakery, we actually have sent 250,000 ringgit. 250,000 has actually been sent to Gaza for the building of the factory or bakery. So this is another project that we make, is a cattle farm project. They supply the milk and the dairy products for the people of Gaza. So we actually want to add more cattle. Sehat cattle dia. So healthy the cattle. Look at that. All. And this is the project for women's project. All this, the other one, back to school. One child need at least 35 US dollar. So we are targeting to get about 1,000 students. So we need to start collecting by August, inshallah, because September they go to school, and August is in Ramadan. So we hope people become very, very generous, because in Ramadan the people are generous, and your reward is also double, triple. This is our project for the orphans. We for one orphan is actually 50 US dollar. So we calculated in Malaysian ringgit is about 170 ringgit per month. Some of my friends who are doctors who actually sponsor these orphans, they pay close 2,040 ringgit per year. So we have done that. This is the second year, so the office will remind you, you want to continue for another year, another 2,000 is back in. And for the orphans, usually we give you the detail, the biodata and the picture of your orphan that you're sponsoring. And then you follow lah. Every year this child will grow bigger and bigger and bigger. You can see, inshallah. This is the letter of appointment by this Takaful, who actually appointed us as the legitimate organization to actually handle this orphan project. And also for the family that is affected family, we also work with this Wafra organization. And because the Palestinians have got big families, 8 or 9 children, so for 8 or 9 children, one family need at least between 50 to 80 units. One unit is 35 ringgit. I don't know how much in Poland. So a big money. So usually what we do is we say in this hall, maybe there's 100 people. So if one of you take one unit, we can actually have maybe 1 or 2 family sponsoring only 1 or 2 family. Because I always tell the girls lah, men ke whatever lah, only 35 ringgit. You beli baju pun, your baju kurung also 150 ringgit. Betul tak? So if you cannot give 35 ringgit, maybe share 5 ringgit each per month. So 5 ringgit each per month is 60 ringgit per year. So if your baju kurung is 120 ringgit, it's actually for 2 years. So we say, kalau hari raya, ideal you can buy 3 baju, 3 clothes. Maybe this time 1 baju can give to this. Allahu Alam. Okay, so another letter of saying that we are the legitimate organization. And maybe I end with this hadith from Imam Nawawi. It was related on the authority of Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu an, that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever relieves from a believer some grief pertaining to this world, Allah will relieve from him some grief pertaining to the hereafter. Whoever alleviates the difficulties of a needy person, ni tak kira Muslim ke non-Muslim, who cannot pay his debt, Allah will alleviate his difficulties in both this world